Hello, this is Arturelia Gaming Room Reviews. I am Arturo, and today I'll be reviewing In 1991, Sonic made his first appearance on the Sega Genesis, which was now a rival between Nintendo and its Italian plumber Mario. So, since this is the first game, and a lot of other games have come out since then and have been going up and down. But, what do I think of the first one? Since this actually wasn't my first game I played, it was actually Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. But is it still something that I enjoyed while playing? Well, here's my review for Sonic the Hedgehog. Here's Sonic. Dr. Eggman has taken animals hostage and turned them into robots. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. It's up to Sonic the Hedgehog to save the day. So basically you go in different worlds and just save animals. There's different acts and zones. The soundtrack is catchy. I actually think maybe Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles soundtracks are better, but still catchy in the first one. And also, you save animals. I love animals. Sonic, he has an attitude, and he's the fastest thing alive. Now, the gameplay is your typical platformer, but in high speed. And it's fun. I mean, just like Mario, except a hedgehog. But this time, though, the rings you get are your life. So don't lose them, but you may tend to lose them a lot. Now, for an old game like this, it's challenging. Almost every old game is a challenge. Now, if you either have the Sonic Mega Collection for the PS2 or the Sonic Genesis Collection for the PS3 or Xbox or whatever Sega Collection game you have, the controllers seem well for the new consoles. I don't even have the original. But they just put the original Sonic game into the new consoles, so everything's the same. But as for the menu, nothing really. I mean, it's just start the game and it's the old version. I mean, all you do is just start the game. That's all you do. Nothing else. Now for the first Sonic game, no multiplayer, just single player, unless you rather take turns. Now I will say there are two endings to this game actually. I actually got one ending, but I don't want to spoil it, but if you go collect the Chaos Emeralds, you'll get another ending. If you don't, you get another ending. Just two. There are also a lot of places to explore around the map, so you're free to do whatever. I mean, usually when I'm speeding through the maps, I just tend to go wherever I'm going. I don't even stop to check around, but this game gives you the freedom to look. And as for the checkpoint, that's where you could get the Chaos Emeralds if you get, I think, 50 rings. I don't know. Something like that, depending on how many rings you have. And as for the level designs, you know, they were really good graphics at the time, 2D graphics. And the Sega Genesis did improve their graphics quite well. Now, there really isn't much else to say except it is a great game overall. And I'm sure a lot of you have played Sonic, so you probably know everything about it. So that's basically all I have to say. Now, I know the first Sonic game was not the first Sonic game I played, but since Sonic the Hedgehog was the first game to rival Mario, it got bigger and bigger and bigger until they started making a lot of more Sonic games. So really it started from this game, and then later in the future it just went downhill trying to compete with Mario. And I think that was a wrong thing because they were trying too hard. But you could always remember the classic Sonic for what it was at the time, and it was a spectacular game. For me though, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 because it was the first, and then later they improved a lot more Sonic games, 2 and 3. But this is the one that started it all. You must get this game for a collection. Either old or in the Sonic collection. I mean, I have like the PS2 and PS3 versions. I would like to have the original, but I don't, because I don't have a Sega Genesis. Unless my cousin would rather give me one at least. Now for recommendations, you guessed it, because you already know. Sonic 2 and 3, and Sonic and Knuckles, and Sonic CD, which came out before Sonic 3. And that's a game that I would like to get as well. It has that same, it has the same type of graphics as the first or second one, but it looks more like the first. And it just expands it a lot more. Plus there's a Knuckles game. Forgot what the title was, but that game is kind of rare, I think. But these are the 2D Sonic games that I can think of for right now. This is Arturelia Gaming Reviews, signing off.